East Coast, West Coast rivalry game tonight between the Celtics and the Lakers. Who's going to come out on top? I'm Taylor Mathis. Be sure to subscribe to the Awesemo Odds YouTube channel right here, right now. Let's get into our Odd Shopper NBA props for tonight, Tuesday, December 7th. First game that we're going to be looking at tonight, the Spurs versus the Knicks. These two, a little bit of cross-conference play. The Knicks sitting at 11th right now, while the Spurs 12th in the West. I'm going to look at Derek White over 3.5 assists. We have him projected at Odd Shopper for 5 tonight. Best bet on this one, going to be over at the Caesar Sportsbook. Return on investment sitting at 39% with expected win percentage at 81%. The Knicks and the Spurs have not yet played each other so far this season, so they're not sure what to expect. But White is averaging 5 assists on the year, and he's gone over this number in 4 out of his last 5 games. For this specific play, I sorted on Odd Shopper by highest return on investment. This one came out as one of the highest, so go ahead, hit this play tonight for the Spurs versus the Knicks. Second play we're going to be looking at, I headed over to Odd Shopper, and I wanted to target a specific player tonight in the Nets versus the Mavs game. I'm going to look at a household name in James Harden. This is also one of the highest return on investment plays that we have over at Odd Shopper. We're going to look at his rebounds prop for over 7.5 rebounds. Best bet on this one is going to be over at MGM. Right now at Odd Shopper, we have been projected for 8.5 rebounds with a 33% return on investment and a 62% win expectancy. Right now on the year, James Harden's averaging just slightly over this with 7.9 rebounds. But over his last 10 games, he's been averaging 8 rebounds. The Nets right now are top in the East with an impressive 8-2 record on the road. So they are the slight favorite tonight heading into Dallas, with the Mavs questionable on if they're going to have Luka and Hardaway play tonight. My third and final top prop over at Odd Shopper is going to be the exciting, storied franchise rivalry game that everybody is looking forward to, the Celtics versus the Lakers. That's going to be nationally televised. I'm looking at Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics for under 5.5 assists. Best bet going to be over at FanDuel, with us expecting him to be projected at 5 assists in tonight's game. Return on investment at 23% and win expectancy at 63%. Now, Marcus Smart's gone under this number in his last 2 games, and on the year, he's just slightly averaging 5.5 assists. The Celtics have taken one from the Lakers earlier this season, and he had 6 in that game. So we'll see if he's able to keep up with that tonight. So to recap our top 3 Odd Shoppers NBA props for tonight, we have Derek White for over 3.5 assists. Then we're going to move over to the Mavs Nets game, and we have James Harden for over 7.5 rebounds. And then Marcus Smart of the Celtics for under 5.5 assists. Guys, head over to Odd Shopper right now and get all your NBA and NFL props. You can sort things by your favorite player, your favorite team, highest return on investment, and highest win percentage. It's the best place to go to get your best prop bets.